Back to the show Gospel Unplugged, and for those that were not on the show before we went on break, my name is Bisola Lasisi, and I hope you guys are going to call your friends and family because I don't want you guys to miss this episode of the program. Now, my guest is right here in the studio, and we have been having interesting conversations back here in the studio. Don't worry, we're going to bring it to you. Do not bother. All right, guys, my guest today is a gospel artist. Welcome with me, E Major.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show.
It's my pleasure being here.
Yeah.
Actually.
So how are you feeling to be on the show today?
Whoa, I feel very good actually.
It's even obvious. It's feeling very, very good. All right, guys. If you would want to, engage in the conversation, ask questions, talk to E Major, the number to call will be on your screen shortly. So do well to call, ask questions. E Major is here in the studio to answer your questions. Comment about the song because I already made my comment. Honestly, I love the song because it's good production. I already told him that. It's good production. I love the lyrics he used. It's really nice. I'll talk about that in the course of the show. So you want to make comments, you want to ask him questions, you're an upcoming gospel artist, you want to ask him all these things. Don't worry, he's here to answer your questions. Yeah. All right, so back to you, E Major. Yeah, so don't worry, you're not on the hot seat, though. You're not on the hot seat.
I understand.
All right, so let's start with the very, very simple ones, one that I can just swallow. So who is E Major? Your name is not E Major now. That's your stage name now.
Yep.
Yeah, so what is your name?
Okay, my name is Ehike Henry.
Okay.
That's my full name actually. So my stage name is E Major.
E Major.
Yeah.
All right, so where are you from?
I'm from Edo State to be
Edo
precise.
State. All right, E Major, I like asking my guest this question, and the reason is because we have different perspectives to so many things. So of course we'll have different answers. And this is gospel word. It's one place that you would face persecutions. Yeah. So I want to ask you, why gospel music?
All right. Why gospel music? The truth of the matter is that I love gospel music because it's the only way I can share the testimony of what God has done for me. Yeah. Gospel music talks about God. It's the good news. So any man that be working with Christ have a testimony to share. That's the evidence of working with God. And that's just a major reason why right from time gospel music for me.
Okay. So you said that is a platform where you were able to share testimony with people about what God has done for you. But we have social media nowadays. Like I can just come online and come and tell people that what God has done for me. It's not testimony. I can go to church, come and tell people what God has done for me. I'm telling people what God has done for me. I have friends, I have family, I have social media, I have WhatsApp everywhere to tell. So why just...
All right. Okay, now, there's gospel message and there's gospel music. Now, gospel message, people can listen to it.
Okay.
And there are some set of people who doesn't like gospel message.
Okay.
Because maybe it's just ordinary voice.
Okay.
And you can't actually tie them down with just speaking.
Okay.
Now, why some people are attached to sounds, yes. So now, if we have some set of people that listen to just the message, we definitely have some people in the society or around the whole world who like sounds, good beats. So even though they know that it's a gospel music, they can just listen to it because of maybe the sound.
Yeah.
Then you cannot listen and dance to a sound without hearing the lyrics.
Correct.
So that's where it comes in.
Correct.
So you can go to social media actually and tell what God has done for you, but you can't really call much attention. In this time that we are, right from time, it's an era of music where people welcome anything that is music. So.
All right, okay. And I am one of the people in that particular group. I really, really like music. Okay. I love music. I love music a lot. I have lots of it on my gadgets. I love it so much. I don't know. To me, it ministers faster than hearing a message because nowadays blame us. Gone are the days where you can just sit down 1 hour straight and listen to a message. At times you get boring and you get tired. But we have so many interesting platforms like spoken word and music where you can just convey all your messages of about 1 hour. You can just compress everything to about 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. And it's so interesting. And sometimes we even get up to like 11 minutes where some people just chip in some scriptural backends and some little words in, and it's just a music and you're just connected. So I'm one of those people that love keying into music. So I'm a good critic as well because something that I love I'm very, very particular about it. If it's something that connects you to God, you have to be, you have to put your 100%. So yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a good critic when it comes to music. So Imager, what is music to you? You already talked about why you're doing gospel. So what is music to you exactly? Now this one is a personal question.
Okay.
So yeah, what is music to you?
Okay, music to me is first my voice.
Okay.
And my tool of expression.
All right.
Yeah. You see, anytime I feel good, I write it, I put it down.
Okay.
Then at times I record it too. So it's actually my tool to express myself on how I feel about God, how I feel about myself, how I feel about life generally. So I'm not somebody, you know, there are some people that can express themselves through talking. They can talk and just pour out themselves. So if I want to express myself and you don't want me to be angry, let me just turn it to a music.
Okay.
So music for me is my tool.
Okay.
It's my voice.
All right, guys. Imager is still here in the studio. If you want to ask him questions, you want to talk about something, he's here to answer all your questions. And the numbers to call will be on your screen shortly. I'll be here to pick up your calls. Of course, I'm expecting them. And Imager is here to answer your questions. And right about now, go and call your friends if you haven't done that. As you guys know me now, I don't like people that are selfish. Go and call someone to watch Gospel Unplugged. It's an episode you do not want to miss. If you want to watch, you're on the road, you can download our app, watch on your phone, watch on your laptop. You can stream live anywhere. We are on all social media platforms. You can just log in and just watch, yeah, and also share with your friends. It's very important. So Imager, now we have people that will talk about, when a gospel artist is singing now, he does his music, people know him to be a gospel artist. He does strict gospel music. And now you now see some of these people go and feature, all these secular artists
okay.
and, do music together. What is your perspective about that? Because now it has two faces. We want to say it's got to work, it's undiluted, you have to do it, you have to be pure, you don't put this one, put that one. But on the other hand, we have people that will say, God doesn't discriminate, our religion doesn't discriminate, so why should you say I should not call this person to come and sing? Maybe I'm calling him to come and sing God's song. So, but on the actual fact, the person doesn't do gospel music. Okay. The other person just called this particular guy, why am I using guy? I don't know. This particular person to come and do a music.
Right.
So what do you think about that?
First, the way we do things is different. Bringing into gospel or the things of God generally, depending on the relationship you have with God. Okay. Yeah. When we do things at times, we do it, though we are doing it for God, but we put our own wisdom. Yeah. Is where we have problem as men. Okay. In my opinion, if you are doing secular, do it. Yeah. Then if you are doing gospel, do it. Gospel.
Okay, you can. So it reminds me of that scripture that says that if you're lukewarm, I will spit you out. Is it that you're cold or you're warm?
You understand?
Stay one place, don't sit on the fence.
Yes. So I feel some of the reason why people used to do that is because, I have a friend, a secular singer. It won't cost me anything to tell him, please come join me in my song. Maybe let me feature you so that at least you are popular. Through you, by the time they see the both of us, maybe it helps me to be popular on time. Okay. So it may be part of the reason why people are also doing it.
So that's the strategy.
Yeah, that's the strategy. So, and other reasons like that too, which I would not want to mention. Because,
don't mention.
Yeah, exactly. So that's one of the reasons. Okay. So when you want to do something, do it from the beginning, maintain the standard, let people know you for what you do, actually. So that's all I have to say about that.
That's a good one, actually. That's a very good one. But I still have a but in this. Some people, I'm thinking for them. So some can say, should we go say we should go and preach the word now? So I see that I want to, is my own way of maybe preaching to him. Maybe when the person comes to make a music, maybe he can see the lyrics and he can get touched. Maybe when he's done with the whole thing and he sees the production, he sees the song, then he can be moved. Do you think that's a platform to convert?
Let me just be sincere, right?
Okay.
When we talk about you bring somebody in, you have every excuses. It's fine. But the truth of the matter is that there's nothing you do on this earth except God touch the heart of a man. He cannot be born again. He cannot be converted. I'll give you an example.
Okay.
Jesus fed men in thousands with the sweetest sardine that ever existed. The bread.
Sardine. Now you know toast is not sardine.
You know, the bread and the
Okay,
fishes.
okay.
But truth of the matter is that despite men were fed, they could testify that, oh, only somebody who is not just a natural man like us that can do this. But it didn't stop them from going their separate way when they were done consuming what they came for. You understand? So that's why I said the wisdom of men is where we have problem.
Yeah.
You just do things, you feel that if I do this way, it's going to work. But it's not going to work. Except God touched the heart of a man. It can't change. And the fact that the man come and sing with you does not mean he likes your God. Yes. And does not mean after singing he will be converted. No. It takes process for a man to follow God. It takes process.
That's very true.
So it doesn't work that way actually.
That's very true. Yeah, this is very, very important because we need to be reminded that whatever we are doing for God, that we say is for God, is definitely for God.
Sure.
And the God that I know, he doesn't like you to do something for him. He wants you to obey. That's like the number one thing. So except he tells you to do. So if you're doing a gospel song that you know is for God, not to project yourself or you want to do it for God, then who you should be projecting is God. Of course, we know that God doesn't discriminate, but then he has a way he wants to do his thing. So we should not just come to the system and want to do it our own way and say, we want to do this for God. It doesn't work that way. All right, guys, let's go on another music break. Let's hear this Confirm, because when we come back, we're going to talk about Confirm. I want to know why Confirm. What's the whole package now? Why the name Confirm? What's the whole thing behind Confirm? So, guys, stay back. Let us listen to Confirm by E Major. Stay tuned. I'll be right back.